Hey everybody, how's it going? SheenKaboom here, and today I am going to be playing Bleed for my first video slash Let's Play series for the channel. I mentioned in the introduction video that I really liked harder games, so I figured I would go ahead and start out with a game that I really like, and it's also pretty difficult, or can be anyway. And I like fast-paced games too, so this is a really good game for me to start out my work for the channel on. I unfortunately couldn't start from the beginning. I don't really know how to actually wipe the save data. I tried wiping the entire game off of my computer, so I have no idea if it's on a different part of the computer or if it's part of the cloud or whatever, but I don't know how to actually wipe my save game, so I'm going to have to actually just play from the beginning, even though I've already beaten it. I haven't beaten the entire game, obviously, but I'll just have to start from the beginning. I should be a little bit ahead of this. I should be able to do this. There's no idea if I'll be able to or not, but I should be able to. Let's see, what weapons am I using? What? Whoa, I'm using these. Revolver's okay, but they're not a good pair. Put the revolver and the katana. But this is a fast-paced, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a fast-paced game. I've never really played anything quite like it before. Oh, darn. As you can see, I kind of have an idea of how to handle the levels already. But yeah, this is Bleed. It's a really fun indie game. You can slow time down and slice cats that shoot hairballs. That's always fun. Little slimes flying through the air and whatnot. There's all sorts of different weapons, as you can see. You don't actually start out with all these weapons. I've bought the two I'm using right now. You start out with a different kind of, or dual pistols and then a rocket launcher. He's hard to hit. Let me try doing this instead. Oh, darn it, didn't actually hit the hairball. The trick with the katana is that you can actually send bullets, like deflect bullets with it if you time it right, like that. And you can send them back at the person who shoots them if you're really good. Ah, darn it. But those guys are a little bit tricky to do that with. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, wow, he didn't go down. Like, one thing about the katana is it's a little finicky. Depending on what you actually hit them with the katana will change like how much damage it does. Sometimes it can actually mean kill or not. So you have to be really careful. It can mean kill or not. Oh boy, my grammar skills are amazing today. Impeccable. I'm sorry I'm not talking very much about the game itself. I'm in the zone because this is still really difficult to actually play while I commentate. I've never really done a lot of this before, so I'm working on getting better at that. But as you can see here, we have a message saying go. You can't actually kill the helicopter here. I could like harvest or like kind of like farm off of his missiles if I wanted to get my rank up, but they don't actually give me any points, so I don't want to do that. Alright, so for the actual boss fight, I want to be using a different set of weapons. I'm going to use a shotgun and the flamethrower. Oh wow, I just got messed up fast. That's okay, I needed a majority of my life for this in the next fight anyway, so. One thing, this game is really forgiving with the save points. It pretty much gives you one at every screen that you make it to, so you don't really have to worry about that messing the game up. The whole point of the game is being able to fluently kill the enemies, as I've not really been doing, and getting your rank meter, which you can see up there, up, and it goes down tremendously whenever you actually take damage. So the trick is to do a lot of hitting and not taking a lot of damage, which I actually pretty effectively did right there. Alright, so I have the flamethrower to fight the next enemy. I also want to get the... gosh. I want to get the flamethrower and the katana, because the katana is good to take out the smaller enemies that break off of the boss, while the flamethrower is pretty good at just kind of doing a lot of damage to the boss quickly. Also, it can honestly kind of get rid of them too, under most cases. Oh, that's one thing that is a little bit aggravating. There we go. For some reason, if I just run underneath, I don't actually ever make it. I have to slow time down, which means I'm thinking slowing time down in this game will slow. Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Oh goodness! Okay, I think slowing time down in this game only slows you down. Doesn't slow you down as much as the rest of everything. But anyway, that made that boss pretty simple. If I hadn't died, I would have gotten I wouldn't have gotten that negative counter for the deaths. But that came out okay. Did pretty well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the stage 2, because I don't think this has actually been that long so far. I think today we'll go through the 3 stages I've actually done before, so that way next time I upload something, we can go ahead and start with something I'm kind of fresh from me. Alright, so you gotta kill these guys pretty quickly, because they will fly back up. This is Katana City. This entire stage, outside of the boss fight, is just Katana City. It's really easy to play with the katana and the flamethrowers, the 2 shorter range weapons. I'm failing miserably, I'm trying not to get hit. Ah, darn it. As if dodging the bugs wasn't hard enough, you also have to deal with these things catching on fire and trying to hit you too. And that should be everything, I think. Alright. So this next part is a little bit easier with the flamethrower, which I found out. It's harder to kill the bugs, but it's really easy to break these rocks with the flamethrower and keep them at bay. It's almost a necessary thing to get through where I'm about to be at, which is this vertical climb. You almost have to have the flamethrower to get up here. Yikes. I'm sure there's probably a better way of getting through this part, but I really don't know what it is. Using katana is... Oh, wow, I walked right back into that. Using the katana through that part can also be pretty effective, but it's harder to get the rocks out of your way, as you can see here. Oh, darn it. Come on, die, you stupid thing. I like how the flying ones give me more trouble than the ones that are, or the non-flying ones give me more trouble than the ones that do fly. Right, so, actually, this is the best I think I've ever... Oh, darn it. I was about to say that. That's probably the best I've actually ever went through that part with the sword before. There's a couple of stipulations that come with using the sword. For one, it's like almost impossible, honestly, to get a good rank up with it. And there's also, as you can see, those eggs that are like not as faded as the rest, like the ones right here. You can break those with guns, as you can see here, and that will go towards your rank, and maybe even towards your score a little bit, I think. But you can't do that with katanas. Oh no! Oh, okay, I thought that was going to be instant death. And that was... This game is very difficult, but it's very, very fun. Ooh, eggs. Maybe we'll just do these 2 stages. I'm not exactly sure what the time's at, but I want to try to keep it around 10 minutes for each video. Oh yeah, another thing that's a little bit aggravating is, even wall kicking doesn't reset your mid-air dashes. You only get 3 of them. So if you get caught in a spot like that where the wall is kind of like hard to get up, you really get messed up. All right, so right here, best thing to do is use the time slowing down to your advantage as much as possible. Around. No, they're still coming out of the walls. Oh no, I walked right into that. Darn it. Luckily, I start right here, so that's nice. But even though it seems like it's kind of like, oh, you just die and it doesn't matter, you won't get anywhere near as many points to put towards upgrades if you aren't able to fluently kill the enemies. So actually losing one of these stages, and the sense of losing is basically impossible. You will eventually be able to power your way through the majority, at least at the beginning, but it gets much harder later on. I could also be wrong about rank meter actually going down. I don't know if it actually goes down unless you are causing damage, or unless you just go in a terribly long amount of time without hitting any enemies. So we're pretty close to dead. This should be it. Alright, got him. Not too bad. It could have went better, but it wasn't too bad. Obviously, I didn't get anywhere near as big of a score in this one as I did the last one. It's about half as much of a score in the last one, so not as good as that second one there, as it was the first one. This next one, actually, if I do it correctly, can be pretty fast. It's kind of like a, well, as you can see, a high security complex. And you're going to disassemble White, the robotic 4th best hero in the world. I think I should probably explain the story for this in case someone's never played this. The story is you are this character named Ren, and you are trying to become the world's greatest hero. And instead of doing it the practical way, which would be actually, you know, doing some kind of heroic deed, you decide to be smarter to just go and take out every other hero in the world. And, or as far as like all the other best heroes in the world, like the Hero Hall of Fame, instead of... See, it's kind of like a backwards way of becoming a hero by just eliminating the competition. And I just goofed up, but that's okay. It's faster that way. Yeah, setting off the alarms will cause these little drones to come out, as you saw there. And they don't give any points, and they do increase your rank meter, I think, but they don't give any points, so they're kind of pointless to fight. And, oh goodness. This whole level is really easy to do with the katana up until the actual boss fight. The other boss fights are really all that easy to do with the katana. It's not suggested. At least I haven't ran into one yet that was good with the katana. I could be wrong about that. It's really simple. Oh, well, I say that and then I do that. This part, now this is really simple. Oh, one of them got through. That's never happened before. That's happened before. I've never had one come through on the second one before like that. Alright, let's try using the flamethrower instead. That's a little safer. Okay, so there should be a boss here. If you get right on the corner of this, you can hit him, and it does a decent amount of damage, and you don't tend to get hit very often. Yeah, so it's a good way of getting rid of him fast, and also getting your rank meter up a lot. Oh, until he does that. Right, there we go. If he hadn't done that, a lot of times you won't. You can kill him fast enough; they won't have time to do that. Right, this next part's easier to do with the katana. Okay, so you're basically forced to go through these, so you have to have the enemies come after you, and they will come after you pretty much infinite. I said it was better to do with katana, and then I switched, because this is actually easier to hit without the katana. These are easier to kill with the katana. And they actually, I think, give you money for a certain amount of time, and then they quit. Oh, gosh, like the initial ones will, but after that they stop. Alright, so I like to try to, and it doesn't happen every time, but I like to try and kill as many of these as I can before going down. Oh yeah, I'm about to get killed. Because if you do that, you can get your rank meter up a bit before going into the actual fight. But mine was just so low that it didn't matter. You can get your rank meter up extremely fast against him with the flamethrower because of the fact that like everything on him counts as being hit, including his missiles. Oh gosh, I just got dropped. But everything on his character counts like as a personal hit, so you can get like tons of this back by just busting his missiles and busting him. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I've beaten this one before without taking any damage, but well, this boss, not the entire level, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm also not taking good advantage of the slowdown, which is something I usually do, but I haven't been doing it because I'm just kind of forgetting about it. A little bit of a lag spike there too. This might have something to do with the recording. Oh gosh. Right, so I'm at rank S right now. Let's see if I can hold on to that until the end of the fight. Maybe I got it. Got it! Oh no! Darn! That last missile hit me. Oh well. It's no big deal. We still got it. And we did better on that one, honestly, than I think we did the last one, so I can live with it. Okay, well guys, I say that's enough for now. When we come back, we'll go for the level that I haven't actually played yet, so that'll be fun. I have no idea what's in this level. I haven't played it yet. I've been kind of playing on the first 3 to get better at the game a little bit. Then I was going to wipe the game and start from the beginning, but that didn't really work out. I guess I'll show you guys a shop real quick, actually. The only weapon I haven't bought is the remote mines. I was going to save up to get this, which makes your energy bar charge back up faster instead, which I'm actually really close to getting that, so I might get that off camera. And in the next episode, we will go ahead and go back over here and fight the Racer. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.